Hello everyone, very good afternoon. My name is Vishwadeep and I welcome you all on Unacademy's Computer Science Channel for unlimited learning. In today's lecture, we are going to have some problem solvings on magnetic disk. So daily practice problems we are going to solve on the plater, surface, track, how to calculate disk access time and some disk addressing, cylinders, rotational latency, seek time and so on. So if you don't know about me, here it is my introduction. My name is Vishwadeep. I have written GATE multiple times. Among those, this was my final year rank and I have written GATE in third year also with the rank 682, and after that I have written the GATE with rank 440 also, 119 also. So multiple times I have attempted the GATE exam and multiple times I have scored good ranks. I went for my masters to IISc Bangalore. Apart from that, another MTech I did from BITS Pilani in the data science. Yes, my friends, in the data science. I am having a rich experience of teaching also, as you can see here, 13 years of experience, 9 years only to teach the GATE and ESE. These are the courses I teach on Unacademy: Computer Organization Architecture. This is the course which I am teaching you. Data structure and algorithms, coding interview problems. Apart from these, I have taught operating system also, and I have taught compiler design also. I have taught C language also previously. So I am having a good experience of teaching. What this experience can help you is this particular thing, that I am bringing you lots of free classes, my friends. Yes, lots of free classes on this particular channel. You can access my playlist of computer organization and architecture, almost complete syllabus I am having. One topic is left, which is pipelining, which is I am going to start from Monday. Yes, my friends, Monday I am going to start pipelining. Other than that, if you want to access few more extra practice problems, few more extra topics of data structures, COA, then you can go to the Unacademy's platform. When you will go to the Unacademy's platform, here you search Vishwadeep Gothi and follow it. You know what you will get from there? You will be getting the special classes. Yes, my friends, you will be getting the special classes, and those special classes are for फ्री. जी हाँ दोस्तों, बहुत सारी स्पेशल क्लासेस मैंने ऑलरेडी ले रखी हैं और वो सारी आपके लिए फ्री है, एकदम फ्री. सो यू कैन लिसन दोस, plus you can listen my live lectures also, which are special classes. How you can get to know about that? So you need to follow my profile on Unacademy so that you can get the notification daily to daily. As of now, I was taking the classes 4 p.m. but now onwards I am going to take 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. classes on Unacademy's platform. So 12 p.m. and 10 a.m. in the morning, I'll be taking the classes, special classes for free for you guys. Yes, and those special classes are always free. If you want your preparation to be on the track, if you want you should have the best practice, then you should come on the Unacademy Plus. What Unacademy Plus can offer you? A structured, scheduled course, so that you will be part of always a competitive environment, so that your preparation always will be in the closed group, plus really well. Then you will be having live classes. If you miss the live interactive classes, then you can listen those classes in recorded mode also till your subscription ends. Yes, it will be available forever till your subscription ends. Plus, you will be having so many practice problems, so that you will not exhaust practicing, and you will be really good in problem solving in the GATE exam at the end. Plus, you will be having test series. All these come under the single subscription, that is Plus subscription. If you are the person who wants the extra push from outside world, like you need a personal coach who can track down your daily to daily activity, who can prepare your study planner, who can give you the expert guidance, then for that iconic work, you should go for iconic subscription. These both subscription are available for you with the discount if you use the code VDEEP10. दोस्तों, आपको ये code use करना है and subscription लेना है. If you will take the subscription, you will get 10% discount. But I can assure you, if you will be taking the subscription and using the code VDEEP10, you will be getting my expert advice also, my mentorship also, plus you will be getting my team ka support also. And what is the team? The team which will help you to get the gate rank, the team which will help you in and out for your preparation, for your doubt, for queries, every single thing. And this is my team, my friends. This is the team. Myself, Mallesham sir, you call him Deva sir, very dynamic, very hardworking person. Satish Yadav sir, he teaches discrete math and one of the best educator in India as of now for discrete math. Khalil sir, more than 10 years of experience in operating system. Pankaj sir, really highly experienced teacher in different PSUs for computer network. He teaches the courses. So this is the team will help you in and out every single thing. And look at this, my friends, 8th of September I have started a new batch. We have started a new batch, a warriors batch. If you want to be the warrior, if you want to be my Spartan, you need to join Unacademy Plus. And here it is the course I am going to bring in front of you. That is the multi-purpose data structure course. You know what is the specialty? It is why multi-purpose, just because if you are aiming for any better company, product based company, you need to have data structure. You need to have data structure and coding practice up to the maximum level. Then only you will be able to get 2-digit lakh per annum ka package. And that is only available for you guys for free. Free means extra thing apart from your gate practice. So you'll be getting, of course, your gate practice, your gate exam preparation, plus you'll be having extra questions so that you can improve your coding also. And that is coming on Unacademy Plus from 21st. Yes, 2 days. After 2 days it is going to start. So this is the chance, my friends. If no now, then never. Okay, either now or no, never situation it is. Last 5 months remaining. Come and prepare hard. You will be definitely achieve your target whichever you had reminded yourself again and again. Remember, if you want to take the subscription, use the code VDEEP10. Use the code VDEEP10 and that particular code will give you the discount. Okay, so all the friends here, if we go for the practice DPP, before we go for the practice, you know what I ask you? Are you ready, my friend? Are you ready or not? If you are ready, then let's go for the solution. Okay, so before that, you need to type down in the comment box if you are ready for the learning or not. We are going to solve really good questions today, which are really important for your practice. So if you are ready, just let me know if you are ready or not, and type down in the comment box, are you ready or not? Let's solve the first question. Very simple. Consider a disk with 1000 sectors per track. Disk rotates with 6000 RPM. Seek time is 10 millisecond. Calculate the disk access time. We know that disk access time is equal to how much? What is the formula? Simple formula we have. That formula is, first of all, seek time plus what? Arey jaldi se type karo. Plus rotational latency. This is the warm-up question for you. Warm-up question, so that you will be okay recalling every single thing which you learned. Plus transfer time plus extra delay. But in this question, no any additional delay given. So only these three. You know what is the seek time? Already given in the question, 10 millisecond plus rotational latency. Rotational latency is half of one rotation time. One rotation time we don't know. So divide by 2. I don't know what is that. I will calculate later. Transfer time is what? One rotation time divided by number of sectors per track, 1000. Now one rotation time right now I don't know. I will calculate how using this rotations per minute. Okay, great. So rotations per minute are 6000. Using 6000, let's calculate. See, my friends, if you are here and learning, I request all of you to sit down and practice these questions ahead of me. Yes, take your pen paper before I solve. If you are learning this particular topic in offline mode, in the recorded mode, you stop the video here, solve the question, and then go further and check out that did you solve it correctly or not. Let's see with the help of 6000 rotations. So the 6000 rotations take how much time in the disk? The disk takes for 6000 rotation, time is 1 minute, which is 60 seconds, and hence for one rotation, how much time required? The time required is 60 second divided by 6000. I want to calculate this time in millisecond. क्यों? Disk का access time we calculate in millisecond mostly. This also given in millisecond seek time. So let's calculate second को millisecond में convert करेंगे. Multiply by 1000 becomes 6000. It is how much? 10 milliseconds. 10 milliseconds. So if it is 10 millisecond, let's put one rotation time here 10 millisecond, one rotation time here 10 millisecond. Let's calculate 10 plus 5 plus 0.01 which is 15.01. देखो मैंने सही किया या नहीं किया? Calculate it. Calculate it. Great, Pratik. Superb, superb, superb. Okay, okay. So this is correct or not? Just match it once again with your own answer. Also, if any mistake, let me know. I guess there is no any mistake. So let's go for the question number 2. This was just a warm up. आपकी थोड़ी सी warm up हो गई, jogging हो गई. Now let's go with the better question from this one. Another question which is little bit different than usual you solve. A disk has 8 equidistant tracks. Okay, the diameter of the innermost and outermost tracks are 1 centimeter and 8 centimeter respectively. The innermost track has storage capacity of 10 megabyte. What is the total amount of data that can be stored on the disk if it is used to store with a drive which rotates with this constant linear velocity, constant angular velocity? I will go with the second one first. पहली बार इसके लिए जाएंगे second one के लिए. Why? Just because if you remember my yesterday's lecture, if you haven't seen yesterday's lecture, you just watch in the playlist. First, I will explain you. I have explained you what is angular and linear velocity constant means. So, angular velocity constant means constant storage capacity of the sector, constant sector capacity. That is very simple. What it says कि अगर एक सेक्टर का कैपेसिटी सेम है, दूसरे का भी वही रहेगा, थर्ड का भी वही रहेगा. All the sectors will have equal capacity. In that particular case, all the tracks also will have same capacity. Yes. So if innermost track is having 10 megabyte capacity, then next one also will have 10, next one also will have 10. So many tracks are there. How many tracks are there? 8. That's why total capacity of the disk will be how much? बताओ, जल्दी से टाइप करो. Disk capacity will be equal to 8 times 10 megabytes, which is nothing but 80 megabyte. Simplest one. Now let's go for the first one. Why I have kept first one little later? Just because I wanted to tell you कि how exactly when we vary the diameter or radius, then how exactly the capacity moves. So you can understand that capacity is directly proportional to the diameter. Look at this. If 1 centimeter is the innermost track and 8 centimeter is the last track and 8 equidistant tracks we are having, so I can say that first diameter, the first track diameter is 1 centimeter, second one is the second centimeter, third one is 3 centimeter, fourth track will be having diameter 4 centimeter. You know why? Just because all are equidistant tracks. So if from first to second we are increasing the diameter by 1 centimeter, which is nothing but the double of first one, 1 to 2, double of first one, hence the capacity will also be doubled. So if I am saying that disk capacity will be how much? Disk capacity will be equal to first sector the innermost track having 10 megabyte plus second will have 20 megabyte. Why? Just because the diameter has doubled. If diameter has doubled, which means the what? If diameter has been doubled, then this one capacity also will be doubled. From 1 to 3, third sector, 1 to 3 means 3 times. 3 times means 3 times capacity, 30. Then fourth one will be having 40, then 50, then 60, then 70, then 80. Can you tell me how much it is? जल्दी से बताओ कैलकुलेट करके how much it is. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 7 8 कितना होता है? How much it is? 36. 36. So 360 MB will be the capacity in the first part when we have variable sector capacity. Are you guys clear about this? Are you guys clear about this or not? जल्दी से लिख के बताओ if you are clear about this or not. Great, Pratik. Superb. If you are clear about this, just let me know so that we can go further. Okay, another question. Question number 3. This I can mark you a question which has been asked in Engineering Services Exam 2020. Yes. ESE 2020, this question has been asked. Let's read. Consider a disk with average seek time of 4 milliseconds. Fine. Rotational delay of 2 milliseconds. Fine. Rotation speed of 1500 RPM. Anyway, rotational delay is given, but still 15,000 RPM they have given as rotation speed. Fine. 512 bytes of sector with 500 sectors per track. On one track, only 500 sectors are there. A file occupies all of the sectors on 5 adjacent tracks. Which means, assume karo, on the single surface or somewhere, as they told, ki such kind of consecutive 5 tracks the file has occupied. Such kind of 5 consecutive tracks, and on one track how many sectors are there? एक track पे कितने sector हैं? 500 sectors. On one particular track we have 500 sectors. So on 5 tracks how many sectors are there? How many sectors? जल्दी बताओ. That is 2500. So 5 adjacent track if we want to transfer, I am writing there, हमें transfer करना है. We need to transfer how many? 5 into 500, 2500, 2500 number of tracks हमें transfer करना है. 2500 sectors हमें ट्रांसफर करना है. Now, after reading the first track, if remaining tracks can be read with no seek time, मतलब आगे के ट्रैक्स को रीड करने के लिए सीक टाइम की जरूरत नहीं. सीक टाइम की जरूरत नहीं है to read the further tracks. Okay, understood that? So for the very first time you will need seek time. Yes. After that, no any extra seek time is required. Then what is the total time required sequentially to organize this particular transfer? So to calculate the transfer time, I'll have to calculate from here what is one rotation ka time. So let's calculate one rotation speed or one rotation time. Let's calculate one rotation time first. That is, one rotation ka time is equal to, let's calculate in milliseconds. Why millisecond? Just because other quantities are given in milliseconds. So it is 60 seconds into 1000 milliseconds divided by 15,000, and it becomes 4 milliseconds. 4 millisecond is one rotation time. From here, of course, rotational delay is 2 millisecond, half of that. So from here also we have proved, okay, one rotation time is 4 millisecond. Here also one rotation time is 4 millisecond. Now, what? This is one rotation ka time. How many sectors are there on a track? 500. 500 sectors are there on a track, so your one sector transfer time will be this divided by 500. So let's calculate from here one sector ka transfer time. One sector transfer time will be how much? One sector transfer time will be 4 divided by 500 milliseconds. No problem. Let's go further and let's try to calculate complete time which they have asked. जो finally उन्होंने पूछा है आप solve करते हैं. Total time is equal to how much. मेरे से पहले किसी का आया हो तो जल्दी से आंसर टाइप करके बता दो बॉस. Total time, seek time will be required only one times. Yes, seek time only one time. Okay, plus right now the middle part I'll write later. As we discussed 2500 times one sector transfer time we will have to calculate, right? One sector transfer time. Are you clear about this? एक सेक्टर का ट्रांसफर टाइम से काम नहीं चलेगा. 2500 सेक्टर्स आर देयर. मिडिल पार्ट इज रोटेशनल लेटेंसी. कैन यू टेल मी हाउ मेनी टाइम्स रोटेशनल लेटेंसी इज रिक्वायर्ड? How many times the rotational latency is required? Can you tell me? I will tell you 5 times. Why? For each track one time. For each track one time. You know why? Just because as they told ki seek time is not required multiple times. See, if remaining tracks can be read without no any seek time after first one. आफ्टर रीडिंग द फर्स्ट ट्रैक बाकी के लिए सीक टाइम की जरूरत नहीं, मतलब एक बार. बट रोटेशनल लेटेंसी तो लगेगी. हाँ लगेगी. रोटेशनल लेटेंसी इज रिक्वायर्ड. यस, दैट्स व्हाई वन रोटेशनल लेटेंसी रिक्वायर्ड फॉर वन पर्टिकुलर ट्रैक. एक ट्रैक पे पहला स्टार्टिंग सेक्टर तक जाने के लिए रोटेशनल लेटेंसी लगेगा. उसके बाद सिर्फ ट्रांसफर होगा. ट्रांसफर. Okay, so 5 times I will require the rotational latency. Let's keep out all the values. Seek time is 4 millisecond plus 5 times 2 milliseconds plus 2500 times one sector ka transfer time, which is 4 by 500 milliseconds. So it will be 4 plus 10 plus how much? 20. It is 34 millisecond. Options they have asked in the seconds. Yes, so divided by 1000 it becomes 0.034 seconds. क्या ये clear है सब लोगों को? This is clear or not? This is my answer. Just check it out if you are clear about this or not. जल्दी से check करके बताओ if you are clear about this or not. If you are clear, then we will go further. जल्दी बताओ दोस्तों, जल्दी quickly. We are going to solve so many good questions today. So many good questions. Okay, so be here, share the link with all of your friends so that they also can join us. If you are clear about this question, this was engineering services exam question in electronics. Yes. Okay, another question. This is also ESE question. I have taken it here so that you can have a good practice, my friends. दोस्तों आप लोगों के लिए बहुत अच्छे क्वेश्चंस लेके आया हूं मैं. द ट्रांसफर टाइम टी ऑफ अ डिस्क इज हाउ मच? ट्रांसफर टाइम, number of bytes to be transferred is b, n is number of bytes on a track, and rotation speed of rotation speed in rps. If rotation speed is r, then what is the rotation time? Can you calculate rotation time? How do you calculate rotation time? So rotation time you will calculate by 1 by r. That is one rotation time. If this is one rotation time, what they have asked is transfer time. If they want to know transfer time, first of all, if this is the rotation time, how can I write it? अरे speed से time कैसे calculate करता है रे बाबू? ऐसे ही करेगा ना? No. Look at this. This is the speed, rotational speed 15,000 rpm, 1 divided by or some time divided by this one rotation speed, you will be getting the time. So I have done it. Now after that, if I want to calculate 1 byte transfer time, how much? This is one complete rotation. This is one complete rotation. In that complete rotation, capital N number of bytes to be transferred. In one rotation, these many bytes are transferred. Then I can say that N byte transfer time is this much. Then 1 byte transfer time is how much? 1 by N into R. This is 1 byte transfer, and I want to calculate B bytes transfer time. So B byte transfer time, how much? जल्दी से लिख के बताओ, ऑप्शन कोई मैच करता है क्या? Any option is matching? Type down. Everybody should interact with me here. Everybody listening, if you are really interested in learning, interact and learn. Copy these questions and write down in the book how you solve these questions. Try करो खुद से. Until you try, you cannot understand how to solve such questions. Plus, you will not be able to get the better rank, my friend. It is for you only I am taking. मेरा तो भला हो गया है. I have written GATE multiple times. I have cracked it also with multiple ranks, good ranks. So it's now up to you. You will have to solve. I am here to explain you how you can solve, but you will have to try once. Okay, so which option is correct? B divided by NR. D option is correct. Chaliye. If you understood this one, then this is another question based on the same concept. Now, total average read time or write time is asked, means and nothing but disk access time is asked, my friend. Disk का access time पूछा है. What is disk access time? Disk access time, we know that seek time plus rotational latency plus transfer time. Right? Let's read out what is the given information. T average is seek time. TS is the average seek time. Okay, fine. So that is given directly, TS. Plus rotational latency is average rotational latency, which is half of the rotation time. So rotation speed is given revolutions per second R. From here, can you calculate the rotational time? So rotation time, one rotation time will be how much then? अभी तो थोड़ी देर पहले calculate किया था. One rotation time will be 1 divided by speed R. So that will be nothing but 1 divided by R and divided by 2, like this. Is that clear or not? Rotational latency is the half of one rotation time plus transfer time. Exactly same way we have written just now. थोड़ी देर पहले ही हमने किया था, which is nothing but to transfer how many bytes? B bytes divided by NR. Which is correct one? B option. B option is correct one. TS plus 1 divided by 2R plus B divided by RN, which is the correct answer. See, these are the things which you have already learned, but apply and get the answer. Very simple. Very simple. Another question number 16. Oh, sorry, question number 6. And then we are going to have so many calculations in this question. So consider a hard disk with 18 recording surfaces, 0 to 17, having 20,000 cylinders, total 0 to 19,999, and each track contains 64 sectors, 0 to 63. Data in the disk are organized as cylinder wise. So address format, as we all know, cylinder number, surface number, and then sector number. A file in the disk is stored starting from address this. What is the sector number of the first sector of the file in the disk? So you need to calculate the sector number for 800, 8, 30. So here I have written all these parameters which are given: number of recording surfaces, total 18, 0 to 17, 20,000 cylinders, total sectors per track 64. This is the address 800, 8, 30. Here you will need two parameters to calculate this. First is number of sectors on a track and number of sectors per cylinder. Number of sectors track given, number of sectors per cylinder you calculate. Number of sectors per cylinder you calculate. How much? That is 64 sectors are there on each track, and such kind of 18 tracks you will be having on a single cylinder. 18 into 64, jaldi se karo, kitna aa raha hai? I am getting 1152. These are the number of sectors on a cylinder. So if you want to calculate ki this particular address belongs to which sector number, yesterday we have solved it. So this number of sectors per track, we have given the parameter NT. This one we have given answer as NC, variable name. This is cylinder number, surface number H, sector number S. So formula is what? Sector number nikalne ka concept formula. See, I am writing today only formula just because I have explained you beautifully ki how to get the sector number using this formula yesterday. So my friends, if you haven't seen the particular video, please go through that video. You will learn how exactly you can solve such kind of questions and what is the concept behind this. Question solution is very simple, but concept you should remember, क्योंकि अगर छोटा सा भी trick दिया तो you should understand the concept rather than only remembering the formula. Okay, fine. So sector number you will calculate by whatever is given, C into NC plus surface number into number of sectors per surface or per track, NT plus S. So C, cylinder number 800 given into 1152 plus H, surface number given 8 into NT, which is 64 plus S is 30. Calculate karo jaldi se. I will also calculate this. You also calculate this, and let's see what is the answer. So I am getting 922142. If you are also getting the same answer, type down in the comment box 922142. That is the sector number of this particular file. This is the sector number of this particular file. Okay. Starting sector number. This is the starting sector number. Okay. So if you are clear about this, we will go for the next question. Next further few questions I am going to have which are related to this question. So if you are understood, if you are clear about this one, if you understood this particular question, then only we will go further. हम आगे तभी बढ़ेंगे जब आप कहेंगे कि हाँ सर समझ में आया है. Okay, so if you are clear about this, let's go for the next one. Question number 7. In above question, if a file is stored on 23763 sectors in contiguous manner, then what is the sector number of the last sector of the file? So this is the starting sector number we have calculated. वो एक फाइल जो इस सेक्टर नंबर से स्टार्ट होके स्टोर्ड है, और इस फाइल को चाहिए कितने सेक्टर्स टोटल? दीज मेनी 23763. सो लास्ट सेक्टर नंबर क्या होगा अगर ये कॉन्जिक्यूटिव मैनर में स्टोर्ड है? दैट्स द क्वेश्चन. नाउ ऑन द on the mind, okay, on the fingertips only, we will try to solve this particular question with smaller number. I am telling you कि one particular file is stored starting from 12. You need to answer, okay, you need to answer in the comment box. Okay, so suppose you are having a file starting from 12th sector, and total 5 sectors are there to store the file starting from 12. So last will be what? 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So it is 12 plus 4, 16 is the last sector number. 5 क्यों नहीं किया? अरे 12th को भी तो कैलकुलेट करना है, that's why. So what you did? Starting sector number plus total number of sectors minus 1. And why I did minus 1? Just because I want to find out which is the last sector number where the file is stored. Okay. So what I am going to do is to calculate the last sector number of the file. The last sector number of the file will be equal to first sector number plus number of sectors to store the file minus 1. चलिए करके देखते हैं. 922142 फर्स्ट सेक्टर नंबर इज 922142. then number of sectors, how many? 23763, 23763 and minus 1. Total how much? 4095 and 9 945904. okay, that is the last sector number for the file कि इस सेक्टर नंबर पे आपके फाइल का आखिरी वाला सेक्टर, आखिरी वाला पार्ट स्टोर्ड रहेगा if you are storing the file in the consecutive manner. अरे सिंपल सा एडिशन था, उसमें कोई बहुत भारी काम नहीं करना था एंड कैरी भी नहीं आया मेरे, तो ज्यादा सिर्फ एक ही बार कैरी आया. सो इफ यू आर क्लियर अबाउट दिस, can we go further and can we solve more questions based on the same concept? If you are clear about this, then let us go and try to understand another question. Calculate the address in the format CHS for this last sector number. So I have broken down this question into multiple steps so that I could explain you ki what different types of questions can be asked. This is the one last question they could have been asked ki suppose this is the question, this is the starting address of the file and the file is stored on these many sectors, then can you tell us that what is the address of the last sector number? So what you will do, you will calculate first based on the address the sector number like this, then find out the last sector number like this, and now calculate the address for this. So if you remember the conceptual formulas which I have given yesterday, well and good. If not, then remember these. I am telling you one thing is this key. CHS is how to calculate. So C is sector number given and divided by number of sectors per cylinder. After that, to calculate surface number, what you need to do? Sector number modulus NC, number of sectors per cylinder, and this answer divided by NT, number of sectors per track. And ultimately the last one, sector number, how do you calculate? Whatever the sector number we have, the last file sector number, which is modulus by NC, and then ultimately modulus by NT also. Calculate it. I am waiting for your answers. Calculate it. I will also do. The sector number is 945904. divided by NC, which is number of sectors per cylinder 1152. 1152 से divide करो. What is the integer value you are getting? What is the integer value you are getting? I am also calculating. 945904 divided by 1152, I am getting 821. That is the cylinder number. Which is greater than this one? Yes. 821 is the cylinder number. Now next is what? Next is what? Next is what? Surface number. So first of all, after this division, whatever the modulus you are having, take it, which is 112, and that divided by NT, which is 64, number of sectors per track. 64, yes, 64. So 112 divided by 64, you will be getting 1. And at the last, you will be having 48. So 112 modulus 64, you will be getting 48. So the address will be what? The address will be the address will be 821. Okay, let me change the color of the pen. 821 comma 1 comma 48, which is 821 cylinder number, in that surface number 1 and sector number 48. Can you get the same answer? Are you getting the same answer or not? Are you getting the same answer or not? Can you tell me if you are getting the same answer? If you are getting the same answer, well and good. If not, then just tell me what is the problem. Okay, if you are getting the same answer, well and good. Superb. Amazing. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं और देखते हैं और क्वेश्चन क्या क्या लेके आए हैं हम. Okay, another question. Here it is, question number 9. Very simple, boss. Consider a disk used for the transfer of 8 kilobyte file which is stored on consecutive sectors. Fine. The average seek time of the disk is 20 millisecond. Fine. The disk rotates with 7200 rpm. Fine. The disk has a transfer rate of 4 megabyte per second. Then calculate the disk access time if controller's delay is 2 millisecond. Okay, so here controller delay is also given in the question. Good. So let us solve this particular question. In this question, total time will be how much? Total time will be equal to, first of all, seek time, one time required, yes, plus rotational latency, plus transfer time. But how much transfer time? 8 kilobyte ka transfer time, 8 kilobyte file transfer time. And at the end, controller's delay. You'll have to add, yes, given in the question. तो add कर लो, क्या प्रॉब्लम है तुमको? सही आंसर आना चाहिए, right? Okay, seek time directly given in the question. Yes, 20 millisecond seek time directly given in the question. Now next is rotational delay or rotational latency, which is given in the question directly. No, I'll have to calculate it from 7200 rpm. अब तो आप champion हो गए हो to calculate disk rotation time. Yes, so how to calculate it? From here 7200, one rotation time I am writing here. So for 7200, rotations, how much time required? The disk takes time is equal to 60 seconds, which is nothing but 60,000 milliseconds. Why I am converting this in millisecond? Just because other quantities are given in milliseconds. 60,000 milliseconds. Then for one rotation, how much time is required? क्या बात है, क्या बात है. प्रतीक का आंसर भी आ गया. सुपर्ब, 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 अमेजिंग, अमेजिंग. 7200. From here, if you will calculate 20220, cancel 50 divided by 6 or 25 by 3, or I can write 8 point how much? 33. So rotational latency will be how much? 8.33 divided by 2 plus 8 kilobyte का transfer time plus controller delay. Controller delay is already given 2 millisecond. 8 kilobyte file transfer time I'll have to calculate using this speed 4 megabyte per second. So for 4 megabyte, the transfer time is how much? Transfer time is equal to 1 second. 1 second लगता है 4 मेगाबाइट को ट्रांसफर करने में. देन फॉर 4 किलोबाइट और 8 किलोबाइट, 8 किलोबाइट, फॉर 8 किलोबाइट the transfer time will be how much, which is 1 second divided by 4 megabyte into 8 kilobyte. Kilo 10 to the power 3, mega 10 to the power 6. This 6 to 3 cancel, remaining 3 will come up, becomes 10 to the power minus 3, which is millisecond. So I can directly write 2 millisecond. बहुत ज्यादा हेवी हो गया, कोई बात नहीं. ओ कोई बात नहीं रे बाबू, कोई बात नहीं. This is good. Now from here 10 to the power 3 remaining downside becomes up millisecond, 2 millisecond. Great Pratik, superb, superb. Remaining people, please try to solve the question. So 2 millisecond is the transfer time. I am adding it here, 2 millisecond. It will be 20 plus 2 plus 2, 24 plus 4, 28.16 millisecond. That is the answer of the question. क्या इतना क्लियर है सब लोगों को? एवरीबडी शुड इंटरैक्ट हियर. एवरीबडी, whoever is present here should interact here. All these questions and all these answers, all the annotated PDF I am going to drop you here on Unacademy Gate CS channel of the Telegram. So all the people who are listening this particular lecture in online live mode or offline recorded mode, join this channel. Here you will be getting all the PDFs of the current lecture also, previous lectures also. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let's go further and let's try to solve few more questions. और भी क्वेश्चन है हमारे पास अच्छे अच्छे. Let's see what questions I have brought for you. Okay, another question number 10. बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है बॉस. चलिए देखते हैं. Consider a disk which rotates with 3000 rpm. The average seek time of the disk is 10 millisecond. Okay, fine. The disk has 1k sectors per track with 4 kilobyte sector capacity. Okay. The current position of the head is at starting of 4th sector. Of some outer track, a file is to be transferred from the disk starting from 18th sector of inner track. Then total time required to transfer this particular file of 8 megabyte. You need to calculate the answer for this particular question. In this particular case, right now, what exactly I am having is 10 millisecond is the seek time. Some number of sector ka position is given, that right now head is where and disk is where. I mean the target sector is where. Okay, so there are two types. Very good afternoon everybody, very welcome. There are two types of solution we can have. One solution we will feel it like this way. So I am going to solve this particular question in two ways. Okay, method number 1. I am going to solve this particular question with one way method number 1. First, seek is done, and then after that disk starts rotation. अब इसका मतलब क्या है? ऊपर से गया, अरे नीचे लाएंगे इसे. I will explain you what exactly I am saying. So yesterday when I explained you कि arm moves like this way so that we can reach to a particular track. So when this particular arm moves to a specific track, this disc also can move. This disc also can rotate. So if both are moving, then if right now suppose read write head is on the 4th sector, after some time it may reach to 6th or 7th or 8th further more sectors, right? You know why? Just because when I am moving the arm, my disc is also rotating. तो अगर डिस्क भी रोटेट हो रहा है तो अभी यहां से यहां चला. When I'm moving my particular arm, what happens when the disk is also rotating? In that case, after some time, it might possible that I will reach my read write head to not 4th sector, 5th or 6th or 7th sector. So this is the consideration right now. Opposite one means disk is stable. I am just having the seek time first. I am just moving the read write head first. As soon as I will make it stable, I will make it reach to a specific ट्रैक. जब मैं उस ट्रैक पे पहुंच जाऊंगा उसके बाद रोटेशन स्टार्ट होगा. So this is the first method, that seek is done first and after that the disk starts rotation. In that case, whatever the seek time you have calculated, that then after that rotational latency will be required from 4th to 18th sector. 4th to 18th sector means how many sectors I'll have to rotate? Total 14 sectors I'll have to rotate. So 14 sector rotation time I'll require, and after that total time I will add in the transfer. Okay, so let's solve this question. पहले solve करते हैं. So it will be very simple. Seek time, which is given as what? So we'll be having seek time plus rotational latency plus transfer time. Okay, fine. Okay, welcome. Seek time is given by what? Given in the question 10 millisecond plus rotational latency. Based on this 3000 rpm I'll have to calculate. So one rotation ka time will be how much? 60 seconds into 1000 milliseconds divided by 3000, it becomes 20 milliseconds. So one rotation time is 20 millisecond. Divide by 2 plus transfer time 8 megabyte ka transfer time. Let's make it as smaller just because it will reach otherwise out of my track. So let's make it as 2 megabyte. So 2 megabyte file I'll have to transfer if 4 kilobyte sector we have and 1 kilobyte sector to or 1k sectors per track we have. So 20 millisecond is one rotation time. Can you tell me one sector transfer time will be how much? One sector transfer time will be how much? One sector transfer time will be how much? Total how many sectors we have? 1k. So total 20 divided by 1k will be the time to transfer one sector. How many sectors I'll have to transfer, I don't know, but that one sector is consisting 4 kilobytes. So nothing but 4 kilobyte transfer time I have calculated. In one sector transfer time is this much. I'll have to transfer 2 megabyte. Let's calculate 2 megabyte transfer time is how much. So 2 megabyte transfer time will be equal to, करो जल्दी से कैलकुलेट कितना आ रहा है. So this is 4 kilobyte, 20 divided by 1k into 4 kilobyte. This is 1 byte transfer time into 2 megabyte seconds, milliseconds. Okay, so k to k m cancel, 20 divided by 40 divided by 4, which is 10 millisecond I am getting. Can you confirm? Is it clear or not? One particular 10 millisecond is the 2 megabyte transfer time. So 10 millisecond is transfer time. I have calculated. Answer is how much? Answer is how much? Answer is how much? Answer is how much? Total 10 plus 10 plus 10, 30 milliseconds. 30 milliseconds. Now I will explain you the same question. देखिए दोस्तों, आपको मेथड सारी पता होनी चाहिए, आपको अंडरस्टैंडिंग पता होनी चाहिए. When a question comes, a small word and your question का solution approach will change. Yes, so you need to understand how exactly you are solving the question. Okay, so let's see method number 2. How method number 2 will vary? Method number 2 I am writing as this way कि disk is constantly rotating. अगर ऐसा वर्ड आ जाता ना क्वेश्चन में, तो फिर ये जो आंसर है वो बदलेगा. This particular question's answer will be changed. So if the disk is rotating, okay, fine. I made a small mistake here. Mistake here is this key. I'll have to take not the average rotational latency here. I'll have to take the rotational latency from 4th to 18th sector. I'll have to take the rotational latency from 4th to 18th sector. So this particular answer should be wrong. It should be wrong. Why? Just because not the original, not the average rotational latency, but I'll have to take the 4 to 18 sector rotational latency. Okay, so if one rotation time is 220 millisecond, which is to rotate 1k sectors on a track, which means can you tell me from here how much time is required for one sector rotation? One sector rotation will be how much? One sector rotation time will be equal to how much? 2 millisecond or 20 millisecond is total rotation time divided by 1000, which is 0.02 millisecond is one sector का rotation time, and I'll have to rotate 14 sectors. क्यों 14 sectors? 4 to 18. So 14 sectors rotation time will be how much? That will be 14 into 0.02, which is 0.28 millisecond. Okay, so here instead of 20, I'll have to add 0.28. And my final answer will become how much? 20.28 millisecond. So just because given the head positions from 4 to 18 sector, that's why we have gone for that 14 sector ka rotation time. Okay, fine. Now let's go with the second method. Disk is constantly rotating. Means right now, what is the head position? Fourth sector, right? Current head position is what? Current head position is what? In sleeping mode like this or not? Current head position is at fourth sector. If I am saying that disk is constantly rotating, means you can assume this is the disk constantly rotating, and when this particular head is approaching towards the target track, in that case the current sector position will be changed. So first of all let's try to understand what is the seek time. What is the seek time given? 10 millisecond. In the 10 millisecond, I am reaching from here to here. Here to here means I am reaching from my outer track to inner track where the target sector is present. So in the 10 millisecond, when this disk ka head is moving, the disk is also rotating, and disk can rotate how much? Half. How much? Half means what? Half means what? Half means what? Half means what? Why? Just because, see, look at this, 20 millisecond is one rotation time. 20 millisecond is one rotation time, and in that one rotation, how many sectors are rotated? 1000. 1000 सेक्टर आपने रोटेट कर देने हैं. कैसे बताया मैंने? अरे एक ट्रैक में कितने sectors हैं? In one track, how many sectors we have? 1000. So 1000 sectors are rotated in 20 millisecond time. Then in 10 millisecond time, how many sectors you have rotated? So current position is this much. I am saying that when 10 millisecond seek time is done, 10 millisecond ka seek is done, the disk will rotate 500 sectors. Rotate for 500 sectors. Why? Because 20 millisecond is one rotation time. क्या क्लियर है आपको ये? In 20 millisecond, one rotation happens in the disk which is 1000, and this is for 1000 sectors, 1k sectors. So far, half of the time 500 sectors will be moved, means from 4th to 504th sector. So when the seek is done, I am writing here. So when the seek is done, when seek completes, current position will be how much? Current head position will be what? कहां पहुंच जाएगा read write head? Current read write head position will be at the starting of 554th sector. So from 554th, again 500 sectors I'll have to rotate to make it at 4th, then again 14 sectors, so that we can reach to 18th one. पूरा राउंड लगाना पड़ेगा. 500 more sectors will be rotated to make it on the 4th, and after that 14 more to reach it to the 18th. So to rotate the disk till target sector. कौन सा है target sector? Target sector, which one is that? 18th one. 500 plus 14 more sectors to be rotated. So in this method, what is the total time required, Babu? Jaldi batao. Total time required is equal to seek time, which is 10 millisecond, plus rotation time, which is, we will calculate here, 514 sectors का rotation time कितना होगा when one sector rotation time is 0.02. So we will calculate here only 514 sectors rotation time. अब आप बोलोगे सर उल्टा ले आए तो, अरे डिस्क एक ही डायरेक्शन में रोटेट होती है. इफ यू आर रोटेटिंग इट लाइक दिस वे, लाइक दिस ओनली इट रोटेट्स, रिवर्स नहीं चलेगा. रोक के उल्टा कर दो. 540, it's like your musical chair game. You can run in this particular direction. If you have crossed the chair, you need to take a complete round and come back. उल्टा आओगे penalty and you are out of the game. 514 sectors rotation time is equal to how much? जल्दी बताओ. 514 into 0.02. Calculate it. .28 millisecond. So let's add that 10.28 milliseconds here, plus transfer time. How much? कहाँ गया? 10 millisecond. Total time is equal to 30.28 millisecond. Are you getting this particular concept or not? Are you fine with this concept or not? क्या आप लोगों को ये concept समझ में आया? अगर आपको समझ में आया तो जल्दी से आंसर बताओ, and जल्दी से ये बताओ कि you understood this much. If you understood this much, you type down in the comment box so that I can understand. This is the answer in the second method when written that disk is constantly rotating. ओके तो ये चीज याद रखें दोस्तों. अगर ये स्टेटमेंट गिवन है, यू नीड टू गो लाइक दिस वे. इफ नॉट गिवन, यू नीड टू गो लाइक दिस वे. ठीक है. ओके 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 ओके. अनदर क्वेश्चन. ओके ये तो सेम टू सेम आ गया रे. Means that's it. We are done with the disk का question, but this is the repeat question. But I want to tell you one thing कि Monday we are going to start pipeline. So if you have not studied pipeline chapter, you come and learn. I will definitely ensure कि you will understand every single point of this pipeline chapter with really great details. बहुत कंफ्यूजन है. आप पूरा एक बार वापस से देखो ये वीडियो, यू विल अंडरस्टैंड. सो मंडे ऑनवर्ड्स पाइपलाइन, यस, सेम टाइम 5:30 PM क्लास. We will meet again to finish this particular computer organization topic within this month. We are going to complete this within this month. Maybe you will be having 1.5 hour ka lectures per day, but I will complete this and I will give you at least 35 to 40 questions only from pipeline. More than that here in the YouTube itself. We will solve so many questions on pipeline here. And this is the batch already going on, computer network already going on. Timing has been changed. I guess it has been 11 AM now. 4:30 TOC, 7:30 को 8:30 बना दिया गया है. 8:30 to 9:30 discrete math, and my classes 5:30 PM COA. You can learn all these courses on this particular channel. No, there is no any class tonight, but today I am having a very interesting session at 9 PM. If you are really looking for a job in Amazon, Microsoft, Google, or such kind of really tech giant company which is of software development, then today 9 PM come live on this particular channel. I'll tell you how you can reach over there. Okay, fine. Okay, so if you are interested in taking the Unacademy Plus subscription, remember VDeep10 is the code. If you want to have the really good rank, this is the way to reach to your rank. Take the subscription, use the code VDEEP10. This is the Facebook page we are having. You can be connected with us, GATE aspirants, MECE and CSE. This is the channel where you'll get the PDF of this lecture, and this is the family which we are having for your unlimited learning, quality learning. For electrical, you can recommend Creatrix page. For Gate ME, this page. This is the channel of YouTube Unacademy Gate CE. This is the current channel. If you haven't subscribed it, subscribe it. SSC JE, Foundation Engineering to learn physics and mathematics of basic engineering. Electrical Junction for more electrical engineering detail. For Telugu language, we have a separate channel. So we are having a really good pool of channels. Subscribe the channel which you want to learn from and recommend all these channels to your friends. So you know always what I say, start learning and keep learning till your last day of the life. जी हाँ, आपको constantly learn करना पड़ेगा to grow in this particular life. So happy learning everybody. Thank you so much for joining here. Enjoy and share these lectures with all of your friends so that those also can be benefited. बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं जिन्हें अभी तक नहीं पता है कि यहाँ क्वालिटी एजुकेशन मिल रहा है. If you are enjoying it, if you are feeling like these lectures are benefited you, then you definitely share these links of the lecture and playlist with all of your friends, your college mates, your juniors, your seniors, everybody, anybody who is seeking for such kind of quality education. Okay, so bye bye everyone. See you again.